step backs, reverse layups. I got all that.
What's left?
Don't play with me, Xander. We've barely scratched the surface.
All right. My fault. I phrased that poorly. Can I try again?
Please.
So you're going up against one of the best defenders in the game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which one of these moves from your bag you want to showcase?
Great question. When you're going up against the best, you've got to give them your best. This is no time to bring something new.
All right, so what does that mean?
That means I'm gonna hit him with my go-to move again and again and again.
Just about game time. Bring the pain time.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Lewis, and it's Portis in at the center filling out the middle. And for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Krejci in at the small forward. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
Well, guys, he continues his march up three-point leaderboards, now sitting 5th all-time after that game. He said to be in the top 5 in 3 still boggles my mind. I know I have a lot of shots left in me, and I'll see how high up I can end. I know we'll all be curious where he ends up, too.
Truly one of the greats. Thanks. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Pass to Banchero. Portis a screen on Randall. Outside Portis. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's MP for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, the three-point opportunity is right on time by MP.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 6-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Edwards kicks to MP. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Lewis. Last time out he had 14 points. And Edwards slams it in.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Krejci. The Magic hitting the bucket. And a deep three from MP. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Portis. Lewis outside. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Orlando making some changes. McNeely comes in for Wagner. And it's Richardson in for Jalen Suggs. Fires from deep. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 15.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
MP against Richardson. Outside Portis. Over in the corner, Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Portis sets the pick for Banchero. He gets it in there.
One thing Banchero knows how to do is get himself to the foul line. He puts defenders in a position where they have no choice but to foul.
Randall's checked in for Minnesota. Bain comes in for Edwards. Then for the Magic, Franz Wagner comes in for Portis. And Saraf's subbed in for Lewis. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
The drive by MP. Good on the shot. 17 points in the game.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving them the basketball.
The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with. He's checked in for Minnesota. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. And so in the game for the Magic, McNeely out there with Wagner. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Richardson. And it's Njai in at the 5 down low. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards made some silky plays. He dropped 24 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And for him, it was kind of business as usual. With the way he's been playing for the last few games, we'll see if he can do it again. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Banchero's checked in. McCain finds MP. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Misses the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hits it from three-point range. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Suggs looking around. Pass to McNeely. Over Edwards. McNeely, good.
Oh, Jalen Suggs out here making plays, getting his guys involved.
1:52 left now here in the second. MP outside for three. That's good from Edwards on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Back to Suggs. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Edwards puts in the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's see the stat sheet here for Naz Reid. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Suggs. MP, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Suggs with the ball. Now defended by MP. Lewis misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by MP.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
To the inside. Portis makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. MP, no good. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Wagner from long range. MP grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 15 points. And so it's Minnesota controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many 3-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensive.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest. Thanks for joining us. Now,
and with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Krejci in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Banchero. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Outside, Lewis nailed from three-point land. 6 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Edwards passes to Hammond. Jacks up a three. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 21. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
I tell you, watch out when Jalen Suggs gets downhill. The athleticism is on display.
MP from deep three-point land. It's in, coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 32 points in the game. Suggs passes to Banchero. Pass to Lewis. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. MP dishes to Randall. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Banchero grabs the board. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. At the elbow, Suggs. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Edwards kicks to MP. Reed with a screen on Suggs. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Banchero outside. Who is outside? Over Edwards. Lewis misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, Edwards. The three from MP. That shot off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now, Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back over to you."
They got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Orlando making some changes. Njai checked in. And it's McNeely in for Banchero. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wagner outside. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range. Wagner's got his third basket of the night right there.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. MP against Richardson. It's stolen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Wagner.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Now, MP. He has 35. so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry.
Minnesota making some changes. Edwards has come in for Jake LaRavia. And MP subbed in for Bain. And a switcher also for Orlando. James has checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Back to MP. MP drills the three.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Richardson. McNeely out there with Banchero. Then it's James. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. We've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the Timberwolves now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Fires for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Magic trail by 14. Pass to McNeely. And there's the 3.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
It's Randall. Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
Suggs going to work down low.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Lewis comes in for Richardson. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, "I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes." It was a simple but important message.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now MP puts up the 3. MP responds with the 3 of his own.
And how about MP responding in kind to that triple?
Now Wagner. Now Banchero. 5 to shoot. Portis sets the pick for Banchero. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Edwards, good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Banchero, that's good. And here is MP. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so...
Nine MP. See you, MP.
Yeah, so tonight I'm thinking about serving up my famous sample platter.
And what's that come with?
Oh, you know, it got the Euro, the step backs, the reverses, oh, and a little extra side of that fadeaway. I'm talking a deep, deep bag.
I don't know, bro. You're going against an elite defender tonight. He might not appreciate you trying to put together a highlight reel on him.
Xander, I'm not
teammates might not either.
Hey, what's up, coach?
Look, the reason I've been okay with all this is because I know how hard you work in the gym, man, on your game, and I trust you.
You know I'm not gonna let you down when I'm out there.
Okay, but when it comes to your game, yeah. But your words, they can rile up the other team, man.
Okay, yeah, and that probably makes it hard on all of us, right?
So don't shoehorn all your moves into one game to prove something to your fans, okay? We all know what you can do, man. Okay, let the game come to you, and you'll know what to do with it, all right?
Yeah. All right. Appreciate you, Coach.
Yeah.
Dang, Coach is always dropping that wisdom. Hey, so stay tuned. MP, out.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hello everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Let's see some of the numbers here for Naz Reid.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Knipple, and it's Ball in at the point. And for Minnesota, Randall at power forward with Reid at center. MP is out there with Edwards. And it's Champagnie at the 3, small forward. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, it's just vulnerable.
And here's Charlotte now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Really left him alone that time.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Champagny. And here's MP from outside. And another three from Minnesota.
Give MP credit. It takes confidence to respond like that on the other end.
Pass to Baldwin. Ball against MP. The three is up. Ball no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Now here's Ball. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. And the layup is good. Ball's got 5 points.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Back to MP. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Hornets trail by 3. To the right side. Pass to Knippel. There's the triple. And Charlotte, another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Champagny. Inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store. And I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Charlotte making some changes. Brandon Miller's checked in for Salon, and Dillingham subbed in for Ball. Here's Baldwin. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, excellent find by MP. Passes like this really help team chemistry.
Hornets trail by 5. Pass to Knippel. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Dillingham. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baldwin, covered by McCain. Baldwin's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. MP really making a difference here.
And I think a new plan would be a good idea. At least make it hard on this guy.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Randall is checked in. Here's Temple. Here's Ruiz. Pass to Temple. Here's Ruiz. Checked by Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham to the inside. And Ball gets it to go. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Lets it fly. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Salon, he's checked in for Charlotte. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Well, talking with the coaching staff about the growth of MP, they've been impressed with the amount he's added to his offensive repertoire. Coach said when he came in, he only had a couple of moves, but now he can attack a defense in any way that he wants. I'm very proud of the effort he puts in to expand his game. Guys, the development has been outstanding.
Yeah, the toolkit growing day by day. On the court for the Hornets. They've got LaMelo Ball, also Dillingham out there, and it's Temple in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Salon. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. Then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Anthony Edwards just checked in for Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's Knipple. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. And here's MP from outside. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Right wing. Here's Salon. Drops in the 3. Salon, he's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Salah. Back to Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass to the paint. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And Ball gets it to go.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Edwards finds MP. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 5 assists in the game. Ball outside. There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
MP outside. Randall right side. 4-3. Connects from downtown. Randall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Beyond the arc. Ball no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Randall, good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Timberwolves.
Well,
and that'll do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards out there with MP. And at Champagny at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder had a nice performance. He finished with 19 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. It's been an incredible stretch for him, and we'll find out soon enough if he can keep it going. Send it back to you guys.
Allie, great info there. He was aggressive in that game, really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Knipple from the arc.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
He buries it from 3.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Knipple. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. And it's Ball with the 3. Ball's got 19 points.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
From outside the arc, here's Randall. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive board.
Pass to Baldwin. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards slams it in.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Baldwin, guarded by Edwards. Here's Baldwin. No points yet. The kick out to Ball. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
On the wing, MP. The 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Ball. From deep 3-point range. The shot no good. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Randall. Good. And And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists now tonight.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Rice. Here's Baldwin. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. Inside. Here's Champagny. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Champagny's got his first 2 points of the night. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And here's Ball to end the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Randall finds MP. The 3 ball. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Knipple. He has 6. Drills it from deep. Ball's got 28 points for the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Minnesota with a commanding lead to it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the...
He's checked in for Krejci. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Hey, don't leave that be open.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans...
Nine MP.
Good game, MP.
See ya, MP.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels.
You think you're the favorite?
Of course I do. But to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I'm gonna highlight games against the top MVP contenders to show the voters why I'm the only choice that makes sense.
All right. And what does being an MVP mean to you? People do have different definitions.
To me, it's simple. The MVP is the best player in the league. That's it.
Well, how does team success factor into it?
An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So, the MVP might be on the best team in the league, but he may not be. He just shouldn't lose any more games than he wins.
And what should the viewers look for in these games you highlight?
Well, you'll see me and other top contenders on the court at the same time. If you watch these games and come away thinking I'm the best player out there, I've done my job.
Anything else?
Yeah, the other thing you gotta look for is consistency. And MVP brings it every single day, no matter what's happening with his team or in his personal life. It's a total commitment to excellence. And that's what you'll get from me for the rest of the year if you keep locked in to Out of Bounds.
RMP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
Well, you got to bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion. When these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
That's fair. Any predictions for tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's going to be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's calling.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with your father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't know, Ma. This sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild as far as these things go anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't let you do that. I know it sounds scary, MP, but he's okay.
This doesn't feel right, Ma.
Your father's a fighter. You know that, and he'll be very upset if you miss this game because of him.
Yeah, that sounds like Dad.
It's what he wants.
Well, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay.
I'm calling as soon as the game's over, so you make sure you have your phone by your side, okay?
Of course. I love you very much, MP. Good luck tonight.
I love you too, Ma. And tell Dad I love him as well, and that I'm gonna see him soon.
What's up, MP?
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for MP.
And the trend is exactly what you want to see. Consistently moving up. Not only is he improving his own skills year to year, he's been more and more confident in letting the offense come from him out there.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Here we go. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. MP out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Laravia in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Jokic is out there with Rollins. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Mack in at the 3 spot. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
He's not wrong. Hey, we thank you for that report. And for all of you magazine fans out there, MP's going to be gracing the cover of the next issue of 2K Magazine.
Not a surprise to see him on there the way that he's been playing. I'm sure there will be a large write-up of MP as well. Always fun to see a different side of MP when he's off the court giving those interviews.
Now here's Giannis. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Topic. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Stan, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Here's Giannis, following the basket by MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the Bucks miss again. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Reed, and again it's Minnesota.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Giannis. Over Randall. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Flowers is checked in. Outside Conley. The Bucks working the ball around. Conley with the screen on Randall. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Over Randall. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 7. Edwards passes to Hammond. Now here's Randall. There's the 3. Mack grabs the miss.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Got a piece of it. Edwards looking it over. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Here's Sears, covered by MP. 2 open that time, made it look too easy.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's McCain. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Sears. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's MP. A 38-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Sears, covered by MP. Can't hit the free throw line jump. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 12. a change here. MP's checked in. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Williams is out there with Anthony. Then it's Topic, and it's Sears in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He picked up 38 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And here's MP for three. And another three for Minnesota.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Here's Sears, covered by MP. Williams, and it's denied.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
1:51 left in the first half. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year? Mid-season basketball, from award races to juggling playoff pictures. It's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to McCain. MP outside. Back to Edwards. And here is MP. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. MP, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Minnesota leading by 18. Edwards finds MP. Sinks the triple. MP's got 23.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Conley with the screen on McCain. Rollins against McCain. The shot by Rollins, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Giannis. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. Gotta be excited for the three-point contest this year. All good things come in threes. I mean, just look at us. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Bucks.
Your defense has been trash.
And that is a wrap. Now,
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
On the court for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. The shot by Rollins, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Yep, it counts. Giannis has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Milwaukee. Right side, Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. The Bucks shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Watch him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Topic. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 22. So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" versatile forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. No good with the triple.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Here's Conley. Good, and the nice assist from Mack.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Jared McCain's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Mack. Here's Sears. Conley with the screen on MP. Conley's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Cans it from downtown. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Mack. Now here's Conley. Here's Topic. He's got 10. Latrey takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets. Randall dishes to MP. For 3, Edwards. Conley grabs the miss. You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Takes it inside to the right side. Lets it go with the three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to McCain. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The three from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here is Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Conley. Rebound, Minnesota. Flowers has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's McCain on the wing. The three from MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open.
Making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. MP's checked in. We've got Williams. Also Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Sears in at the one. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Freeman. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. To come into
MP, congrats on the win.
Gracias.
I know this is one of the games you've highlighted on your social channels as being pivotal to your MVP case. How do you think you fared?
It was a good team win. I helped lead the charge, but we got contributions from everyone.
Giving props to the team. Spoken like a true MVP.
Yeah.
Kevin, over to you.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.
Okay, well, did the test fine?
That he needs surgery. But the prognosis, it's really, really good.
Ma.
Yes, they need to put a stent in, and I know it sounds scary, but the doctor said it's a very common procedure. And like I said, the prognosis is great.
Yeah. I guess that's good. Can I talk to him?
Oh, he's sleeping right now, honey, but I will have him call you in the morning.
And how are you holding up?
I'm fine, MP, and your father is fine too. Everything is going to be okay.
Mom. I need you to keep reminding me that Dad's a fighter.
Your dad is a fighter.
Oh.
I love
didn't
you.
mean right now, Ma, but thanks.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, Ma.
MP.
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
VIP, she kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
My kids at the ice show last night.
I was up the top.
Oh, I sat right near the glass.
I got the $20.
You? Yeah.
$5
Want to grab a burrito?
Yeah, grab me one.
No idea.
Okay, see you then.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Yo, wait. If you're here, who's helping out with the restaurant?
Your Uncle Rick. You know, she's staying with us for a little while just until the surgery.
Uncle Rick?
Yeah.
Really? Dad, Uncle Rick can't make toast.
Look, we've been having the same regulars for the last 20 years. I think we'll be just fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm,
Good to see you.
Thank you. So be honest. How are you feeling?
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah, but I know you. Heck, I'm surprised they even let you fly.
Well, let me. Oh, no. You can't keep this dog in the cage. Look, I'm good, man. I keep telling you that.
I know, it's just... It's a lot for all of us.
Yeah, listen. If I'm not scared, then you shouldn't be. It is my chest they're cutting into, okay?
Yeah, I hear you, but... in my mind... it's just causing me a lot of anxiety. And I can't stop thinking about it, Dad.
And whenever I feel like that, I just throw myself into my work. Keeps my mind from wandering.
Yeah, I've been trying that.
You better be. Because I don't want my last memory of you getting work tonight.
I'm dead.
What, too far, too soon? What?
No, that was actually funny.
Oh.
Which is rare for you.
Oh, no, come on, man. Quit playing. I'm always funny.
Well, I got you courtside seats tonight.
Oh, cool.
Hey, just make sure you don't spill no drinks. I don't need them roasting you on the Jumbotron.
Oh, no. Wait, where you think you got those hands from? I got a steel grip, man. Come on.
I know you got that old man strength.
No. I was stronger than you when I was your age.
Huh?
Right? Yeah.
Are you okay? Did they not test your brain while you were in the hospital?
Hey, don't worry about my brain, okay? you got a game to win. And an MVP trophy to take home.
Man, I hear that, Pops.
All right. Okay.
MP.
He about to tear the roof off. Let's get it, MP.
And now Dallas' starting group. John Collins out there with flag. And it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards out there with MP. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Flowers in at the center. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Tip-off goes to Dallas. All right, let's send it over to the sideline for the latest on MP's legendary career.
We all saw him take the next step in the career three-point leaderboard, moving into 4th all-time. He said, quote, "It's crazy to see the numbers of guys around me. It's crazier to think that I am right there with them." We're all in awe of the numbers that he's put up, guys.
Amen to that. Thanks. Oh, nice shot by MP.
MP being involved from beyond the arc is trouble for the opposition.
Pass to Whitehead. Down low. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Livingston.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Pass to Flowers. To the wing on the left. For 3, Randle. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, as a shooter, Randle can be practically automatic. He gets the ball and immediately has a shot cooking.
Here's Flag. Last game with 30. 3-pointer. Flowers grabs the board.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Champagny. Back to MP. Six to shoot. This one's a 3. And the the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Livingston, covered by MP. That one falls.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's MP. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Flag from deep. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Flowers. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the basket by MP.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. McCain comes in for Champagny. And as we continue through January, here are the latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they stay right near the top of the rankings at number 2. Fitting for a team with just so much talent. And kudos to the coaching staff for getting the most from that talent.
Now here's Edwards. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Minute 32 left in the opening quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He finished with 51 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Again, the miss by Dallas.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide-open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's Porter. And that time also a missed shot. Minnesota leading by 13. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to MP. Outside Edwards. From deep, MP. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. MP's got 15.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Outside Porter. The three from Wembanyama knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. In for Cullen. John Collins checked in for the Mavericks. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Jared McCain out there with MP. And it's Bane in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's McCain. No good on the 3. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 16-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting them away. They were completely dominated.
Here's Livingston. He has 6. Pass to Porter. Dallas, no good that time either.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, got that one up quick. 18 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Legs, you look at Jared McCain, an NBA frame and a sharpshooter.
And floor spacing is so important in this league right now. So if you can knock down shots and just hold your own in other areas, a coaching staff is going to find time for you.
Burst onto the scene. Now he's a household name.
Absolutely. Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Mavericks trail by 21. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Whitehead, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Livingston, covered by MP. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, MP's father is on the mend from a recent heart attack. The recovery is going well enough that his doctor cleared him to fly, and he's in the stands today. MP told me, quote, "Seeing him out there, that means the world to me. Something I will never take for granted again." As wholesome an answer as you'll get, guys.
Well, nothing keeps you whole like family. Thank you. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Minnesota. Bagley's checked in for Reed. Flowers comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Champagnie in for McCain. Now here's Collins. Still no points. To the inside. Can they get it? And he lays it in.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Over to the wing. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Collins outside. Pass to Flag. Here's Livingston, covered by MP. Collins with a screen on MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Let's go with a 3. Champagnie, that's good. Champagnie's got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
A nice shot by MP.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota opening up a huge gap. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got John Collins. He's out there with Flag, and it's Livingston in at the 1. Out to the right wing. And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap, so you're open-ended in that regard. There are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Livingston. Off target from outside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP finds Randall to the middle. Flowers' shot is good.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Here's Livingston, covered by MP. Pass to Collins, down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
MP shot is off.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Here's Livingston. Collins with a screen on MP. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got 12 points in the game.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
For 3, Randall. And it's flagged with a rebound. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Oh, he picked him clean. It's Edwards on the wing. From the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Whitehead passes to Livingston. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. He'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Livingston passes to Whitehead. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Livingston. That one goes. Count it. Livingston's got 10 points here in the second half.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And yep, it's good.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Flagg. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Just 5 to shoot. Flowers grabs the board. Flowers got 7 rebounds in the game. Champagnie, that's good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Dallas has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Fires the 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Flowers. Bagley comes in for Randall. Bain, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Jared McCain subbed in for Edwards. And Dallas with a change here, too. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
You gotta be ready to fire off a pass, and credit to MP. He did not hesitate at all. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to 1 shot on your defensive end, and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
And 3/4 of... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota now. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
Good game, MP.
A big game tonight for MP as his father, who recently suffered a heart attack, was in attendance. MP is very close with his father, and you saw that bond tonight. Thoughts and prayers to MP and his family as they navigate a very difficult situation.
Okay, see you then.
All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one. Gotta bring home this dub and look good doing it, you know?
What's on the pregame playlist?
Nothing.
Nothing? I thought you might want something gritty, grimy.
Sometimes I just like silence, honestly, but hey, look, I promise y'all, my game, I'm coming in and it's gonna be loud.
Like those kicks, MP?
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for MP.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And the three off target. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards out there with MP. And it's Krejci in at the three. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
John Morant and MP leading their teams tonight in a game that has major MVP implications. And when MP and I talked about it, he said, "Ja's great. That guy is a walking highlight reel." Then he added, "But you can expect a bunch of highlights from our side as well tonight." MP, ready for the challenge, guys?
Well, you know MP is always competitive, even with his words. Thanks, Allie. Morant with the bucket.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Randall finds MP. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Mitchell, good.
Running the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And he lobs it up. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well-timed pass by MP, and that's how you drop a dime.
And here's Morant. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Right side, Walker takes the three. Another three for Golden State.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a three. Golden State has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Back to Morant. Over MP. The rebound by Krejci.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's MP. Outside for Randall. Launches a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Back to Morant. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Morant's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's MP. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Reed. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. 6 points for him.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. ready for the Warriors. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Klingon. Toppin comes in for Walker. Hunter's checked in for Hayward. And it's Johnson in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Minnesota, Desmond Bane comes in for Krejci. And McCain subbed in for Edwards. Now here's Hunter. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Picked by Carter. Johnson inside, covered by McCain. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Morant with the slam!
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Outside Hunter. And he's going for the lob. Randall with a steal. Down low. Here's Reed. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hits the trifecta. He's got 15.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Toppin outside. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More to... Getting ready for the Warriors. Klingon, he's checked in for Carter. Walker comes in for Toppin. Hayward, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Morant in for Johnson. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. MP comes in for Desmond Bane. The Timberwolves lead by 7. They've got Ja Morant. Klingon out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Hayward in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He finished with 67 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Pass to Walker, outside Morant. 16 feet out, and there's another one for the Warriors.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
MP finds Randall. And here's MP from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to MP. He squares up and sinks it. 26 points for MP.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Morant. Again, Golden State.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Under a screen on McCain. Here's Mitchell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Jared McCain.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Julius Randle. And Krejci subbed in for McCain. Both free throws good for Mitchell.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Edwards, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Golden State Warriors.
Sometimes you try on defense and still get scored on. And that's what's happening right now. They're struggling to find the answers, Shaq.
Got to tighten up, that's all I'll say.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 11. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. On the court for the Timberwolves. Randle at power forward with Reed at center. MP is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Brian.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. The 11-footer. Klingen's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 6. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Krejci. Klingen's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Randle, the pass to MP. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP against Morant. Hayward for three. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Mitchell finds Morant. Outside Mitchell. Fires it. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 11 points.
The control and precision of Mitchell's jumpers. Oh, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Morant. Launches a 3. Oh! Morant sinks the triple.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Klingon. Toppin comes in for Walker. And it's Johnson in for Hayward. And then for Minnesota, Flowers, he's checked in for Reed. And Jared McCain subbed in for Krejci. And here's Morant outside. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And here's Edwards outside. Drains the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Pulls up for 3. McCain's shot is off. Golden State has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And here's Toppin from the arc. Flowers grabs the board. The Timberwolves lead by 10. MP outside. Another one falls for Minnesota.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
Outside Mitchell. Carter inside. Flowers grabs the board. Flowers got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards connects from outside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Inside, looking to win the run. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists here tonight. MP outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Warriors trail by 16. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitute.
Changes for Minnesota. Randall, he's checked in for Bagley. Anthony Edwards comes in for Champagny. And MP subbed in for Desmond Bane. Outside Edwards. No one near him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Edwards has got 10 points in just the second half. We've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Toppin. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Morant in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's MP from outside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Carter, a screen on MP. Morant finds Carter. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Flowers. MP right side. Stolen by Mitchell. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, look at yours, look at yours.
And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
MP's shot is good.
Success at the arc is all about confidence. Luckily, MP, he's not lacking in it.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. He's all alone. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
To the paint. They need this. Morant with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Morant's got 26.
Use the pick to perfect. And got all the way to the rim.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, I know you're going through some personal issues. It must be difficult to have to perform under these circumstances.
Yeah, it could be a struggle, but we're all dealing with something. You know? That's why you gotta be nice to people. You never know what someone's going through in their life. My dad taught me that a long time ago.
Wise words.
Yeah, he's a smart man.
We're all sending him our best. Thanks, MP.
Thanks, Tom. Really appreciate that.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. Looking like the real MVP out there.
Man. You ready for this? You gotta know yourself.
So don't be afraid to switch things up.
Exactly. You gotta switch things up. I mean, the hard part is knowing when, you know? But every successful person I know isn't afraid of change.
That's real?
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that we're dispensing knowledge on this channel. And if you resonate with that, make sure to like and subscribe for more. MP out.
Good night.
That's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
Right? Right? Isn't that what I said?
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
taken, MP.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Julius Randle.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Anthony Edwards out there with MP. And it's Krejci in its small forward. And for the Magic, Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Jalen Suggs is out there with Lewis, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injury.
And let's check in with Al. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Buckle in, folks. This will be some kind of ride. And we thank you for the report. And here's Banchero following the three-pointer by MP. And that one's good. Suggs.
Suggs was so competitive. You knew he wanted to respond with that three.
Krejci passes to him. And here's Edwards. Three-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Here's Suggs. Wagner looking it over. Pass to Banchero. Offline with his 3. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. MP's got 9.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Over in the corner, Banchero. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And MP throws it down.
Well, that's just about tremendous focus by MP to make sure the play is completed.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. The youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Banchero outside. MP against Richardson. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Launches it. That's good from Edwards on the assist by MP. He's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Richardson against MP. Wagner wide open. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Magic making a switch here. McNeely's checked in. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You look at the Magic. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they got to be the top pick to win the title. To be ranked #1 at this late stage of the season, it shows you they've got plenty left in the tank come postseason.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 44 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
All alone, and MP throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Van Carroll looking around.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game. Making some changes. Njai checked in, and it's Suggs in for Saraf. Minnesota also with the sub. MV's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got MP, Desmond Bain out there with Randall. Then it's Jared McCain, and it's Flowers in at the 5 down low.
I love it when MP looks to pull from deep. He is dangerous when he wants to be.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Lewis checked in for the Magic. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Down low. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good. Wagner's got 7 points.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
Hammond. MP finishes inside.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Wagner finds Suggs. Driving inside.
This is a demonstration of how dangerous Jalen Suggs can be when he decides to take it to the rack with strength.
And here's MP for three. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. MP's got 29 in the game.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Well, Suggs has handles, folks. He can outsmart defenders with that dribble.
Outside for Randall. And another three for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Who is outside? Pocket 6. From the wing. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers going that direction. My goodness, a lot for him to process. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. For the Magic, Njai checked in, and Banchero subbed in for McNeely. Here's Richardson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Banchero. Pass to Richardson. Here's the screen. Lewis with the three. Reed with the rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The Magic trail by 20. Richardson outside. To the paint. Banchero kicks to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And Edwards with the stuff.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
36 seconds left in the first half. Suggs passes to Lewis. Here's Njai to end the run. Flowers grabs the rebound. Flowers has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Krejci. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And here's MP for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 37.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Orlando Magic. I'm guessing they're getting an earful in that locker room right about now. You got a feel for them.
Yeah, feel for them. We're the ones who's got to watch this. You kept watching? I was on my tablet catching up on my favorite shows.
Big fella, as always, 100% engaged. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Minnesota Timberwolves. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough.
Oh, that's unbelievable. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. Orlando's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Lewis kicks to Suggs, fires the three. They grab their own miss, and it's Banchero missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely
connects again.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's Suggs on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got 14 points.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs has found his rhythm, and now he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He is leaving no doubt that the defense could have a tough night.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. There's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
To the left side wing. MP passes to Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Back to Suggs. The 8-footer, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
It's his first trip to the line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
first free throw is good.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
He hits both from the stripe. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen by Lewis. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jared McCain's checked in for MP.
Substitution for Minnesota.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Making a change here. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Julius Randle, MP out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Desmond Bain, and it's Flowers at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Roy Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Here's McCain. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Suggs with the ball. MP's there.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Orlando making a change here. Njai checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards has come in for MP. Doug Christie has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Wagner passes to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit. Floats it up for Reed. Suggs with the steal. Orlando moving the ball around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. MP outside. Randle passes to Hammond. That three off the mark. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And it's Wagner missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside for Lewis. Offensive rebound. Portis sets the pick for Lewis. Back to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Randle outside. MP outside. From downtown. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the foul called on MP. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth, look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Can I talk to him now?
He's still coming out of anesthesia, but as soon as he's ready, I'll have him call you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Of course. Hey, you know the last thing he did before he went under?
No, what?
He made me show him your video. Oh, he said you looked a little bloated. He wanted me to tell you to hydrate.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's my dad.
Get some rest, honey. We'll call you later.
You too, Ma. Bye.
Good night, MP.
This team? Yeah, in that suit? Yeah. See that? In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team.
Not really.
Fifth game in our MVP series, and I'm feeling good tonight, Xander.
You got something special in store for
Man,
us?
I got something legendary.
I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but MP's got a real devilish look in his eye right now.
Yeah, I'm shooting with my offhand.
Oh, okay, all right. Like once, right?
All game long.
All right, listen, I know you're nice with MP, but come on, all game?
Look it, I'm that nice, Xander, and I'm gonna win this game shooting with my offhand, because I'm the MVP, right? Right? Let's go!
Don't know who you are tonight, MP. What's good, MP?
Everything good, MP?
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
Over the last 10 games, he's been on an absolute tear. finding all kinds of ways to be a thorn in the opposition's side. Just working on offense and getting the looks he wants out there.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Love the rise and fire approach. Demonstrates how confident MP is.
A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got Halliburton, and it's Matherin in at the small forward position. Outside for Halliburton, has to Hunt. And here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. The wide open shot is on the money.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Back to MP. This one for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Robinson. Halliburton's got an open look. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I can only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton for 3. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Kicks it out to MP. There's the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The plan coming in is working. They're a perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Sanders. Throws it up high. And a big finish by Robinson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He ended up with 41 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Minnesota with some changes. Bagley's checked in for Reed. Flowers comes in for Julius Randle. And McCain subbed in for Champagny. Edwards, he's checked in for Indiana. Furphy comes in for Matherin. .156 left in the first quarter of the game. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
MP outside. For three. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Here's Sanders. He had 28 points in the win against Atlanta.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Pass to Edwards. Here's MP. Launches it. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 20. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Sanders. Beyond the arc. And Halliburton with the three. Halliburton's got 9.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
MP, the pass to Edwards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ending the quarter with... Making a change here. MP's checked in. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Well, guys, you may have seen it. MP took to social media earlier today to proclaim he'd be playing this one with his offhand. Nobody is quite sure if he was serious or not. Most fans figured he was riling up the opposition. Either way, we'll find out soon enough just how serious MP was about this declaration. Back to you.
Not the type of thing we're used to seeing, that's for sure. Thanks for the report. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer Mathurin. Flowers grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
In it forward, it'll be Edwards and Randall. Jared McCain out there with MP. And it's Flowers in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass. We're wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. Sanders with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And here's MP from outside. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. MP's got 36 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Driving to the basket. And the shot goes.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Minnesota leading by 23. Pass to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's MP from outside. And another three from Minnesota.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Hunt. Sanders, the pass to Smith. Outside Mathurin. Here's Sanders. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sanders has got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Edwards. It's McCain on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Sanders, the pass to Matherin. Out to the wing, from behind the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Hunt. All sorts of time. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm gonna credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Flowers. Bagley comes in for Randall. And it's Champagnie in for McCain. Then for Indiana, Robinson comes in for Smith. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Furphy. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all. Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
The 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
But I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Halliburton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Halliburton's got 11.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Halliburton, no good. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. deep, MP. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, no one's picking them. Maybe if they play mistake-free ball, they'll have a chance, but a slim one at best.
I'm sure someone in the world is picking them, right? Maybe not. Who knows? That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. On the court for the Pacers, they've got Benedict Mathurin, and it's Sanders in a two-guard.
Boy, there's an element of force and fearlessness to Mathurin's game that I like.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now. First one falls for him.
One thing that's apparent about Mathurin is his athleticism. He's got a good blend of agility and strength, which gives him multiple ways to beat you.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Sanders. Has to Hunt. Now Mathurin. Lets the three fly. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Mathurin. Halliburton's got 14. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's got 60 again. I mean, I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
To tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. Here's Sanders. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hits yet again. Wow.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that guy.
Good. Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And, of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Here's the three. Connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Robinson finds some space. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Indiana has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. And the basket by Halliburton.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
And again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Has to Hunt. Fires for 3. No luck on that one.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Halliburton for 3, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to...
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in the game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Pass to Matherin. Back to Robinson. From downtown. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Halliburton's got 12 now in this quarter. Randall, the pass to MP. 4-3. Sanders with a rebound. The Pacers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Outside for Halliburton. No good on the triple. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's off to L.A. after this game. Another bucket! Wow!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Eight seconds. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. They've got Marvin Bagley. MP is out there with Jared McCain. Oh, another one falls!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And Minnesota calls time here. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Furphy. From deep, MP. Another one falls. Amazing.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Counted from distance.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Good. He hits again.
Well, folks, he's now bested his own single-game record for points in a game with this simply incredible offensive explosion we've watched unfold. Congrats to him for now holding down 2 of the top 3 spots all time.
And we get paid to sit here and watch this excellence? What a special experience indeed. The emotion, the effort, the intensity throughout this game has been remarkable to witness. And everyone in this building recognizes the brilliant piece of basketball history that we've been lucky enough to watch. Sanders, no good. Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Robinson. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Hunt from the arc. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A nice shot by MP.
Give MP credit. It takes confidence to respond like that on the other end.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great...
Yet another bucket!
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
MP lays claim to one of sports' all-time records, passing the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point mark. I never thought I'd see the day. Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
Sanders, the pass to Matherin. So nice passing by Indiana here. Yep, count it. Halliburton's got 31.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know,
and listening to these fans, they are ecstatic with the way he's filling it up.
Just an incredible game he's having. One to remember for sure.
Boy, the defense looks hapless out there. I mean, they're lost trying to find a way to stop this guy.
Done. He's checked in for Bagley. Minnesota on D. Matherin passes to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP shot is good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And Indiana misses again. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
MP, I'm almost speechless. You just outplayed a top MVP candidate in a win, shooting exclusively with your offhand. How? Why?
I'm trying to show my guys that anything is possible. Anything. If we can win with me shooting with my offhand, what else is possible?
What else is possible indeed? Incredible stuff, MP. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, siempre.
Ryan, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
MP, right here. Right here. Come on, MP. Always Frank. Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. I mean, where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess? Yes.
Wow, Frank. Somewhere an angel just got their wing.
Okay, settle down.
Listen, my mindset's the same every single game. I want to dominate. Most nights, I do that. But every once in a while, I make history too.
Okay, so what makes the difference between regular, everyday domination and historical domination? It'd be great to know.
Whoa, Frank. I don't know, man. I don't. If I could tell you that, I'd bottle it up and take a little bit out every day. That's the beauty of this sport. I guess you just never know what'll happen. But one more thing. You know, for the memes, Frank.
Yeah, it has the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw.
Yeah,
thank you, MP. Really great.
MP, I have a question.
MP, I have one about that.
See you, MP.
MP, what's going on, man? He's the best defenses in the league, and you going crazy like that? I love what you're doing to the game right now.
Get out on the water? I think it would be neat. Yeah, that sounds fun.
You know, it got out. We've been trying to find it. It's all the pictures. It's scary. Yeah. How's Jochen?
Oh, he's good. He's got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage. Yeah.
So, here we are. Last game in our MVP series.
How important is this one for making your case?
They're all important. But voters remember the last thing they saw. So you want to dominate the late season matchups.
You expect them to dominate tonight?
Always. You can't do anything without the confidence to know it's possible first.
That's good advice, kids. Listen up.
Yeah, it's not just for kids, though. A lot of grown people need that advice, too. Maybe we should start an advice podcast.
I think we should leave that to the professionals.
Bro, I am a professional winner. Come on, Xander. And in my professional opinion, y'all should like and subscribe to all my social channels. You never know what you'll see next.
Yeah, so, you know, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's going to make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his three ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, Deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got it.
And you've got to talk. You've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on the switch and you're dead.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to get after it. And I'll make sure our guys know they got to give it everything they got.
Attaboy.
I'll see you out there, Coach.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Randle and Reed holding down the post spots. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Miller is out there with Jokic, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3. Hurtling down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now, let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, a pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Let's go to the sideline now to hear more about that amazing performance MP had.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. And to the sideline now for a report on MP's career milestone.
Hey guys, we saw him move into third on the all-time career threes list not too long ago. When we asked about that achievement, he said, quote, "It's nice to break into the top 3, but I have a long way to go to get to the top." Looks like he's just getting started.
You're right, onward and upward. Thanks. And here's Jokic. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Brown. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
Minnesota making a switch here. Minnesota leading by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Randle dishes to MP. outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Murray, the pass to Brown. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Hammond, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Sensational drive by MP. The D pretty much had no choice but to foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Alexander Walker comes in for Murray. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dunn, he's checked in for Julius Randle. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Bagley, he's checked in for Dunn. And this is what it's all come to, the end of the season power rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
Well, right now for Minnesota, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now, here's Moody. 11 points last game. Miller surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Flowers. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Alexander Walker passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Back to MP. For 3, Edwards. And Moody pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 10 to the inside. Shots good by Miller.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Substitution on the court.
Six seconds left to play in the first. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. And with the trend Greg toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by MP. Here's Brown. They get it back. And here's Green outside. Randall with some nice D. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Kings. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, front court spots filled by Edwards and Randall. MP out there with Jared McCain, and it's Flowers in its center. Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by MP. Alexander Walker. And again, Denver no good. Lobbed up. Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. This one for three. Traps in the tray. Alexander Walker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nuggets. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Inside, here's Alexander Walker.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Miller's checked in for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic finds Miller. 1:51 left in the second quarter. On the wing, Murray. Covered by MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Well, look, the defense has got to try a different plan on MP, because what they're doing now is clearly not working.
Now, here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by MP.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Here's Hammond. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Murray for 3. The rebound by Champagny. Timberwolves leading by 14. And here's MP for 3. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Edwards launches it from deep. MP has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Why even bring it inside when you got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And it's always special being recognized as the best at something.
That's true. And here we are. Today, Ernie, we'd like to recognize you, the best in the business.
Yeah, you're the man, Ernie. Dinner on Kenny after the show. I stole his wallet in the back.
Oh, thanks, fellas. That means a lot coming from you two, and I'm hungry. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Denver Nuggets.
Their defense has been...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Miller, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3 spot. That's the group that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Now, here's Jokic. Brown wide open. They get it again, and it's Miller on the follow.
They are just killing him on the interior.
MP finds a gap, and he comes up with the deuce. MP's got 28.
Strong move by MP against very good defense.
Pass to Gonzalez. Reed against Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Denver. They trail by 11. Murray for 3. Another shot. Inside is Jokic territory.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Back to MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 31 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Gonzalez. No good on the 3. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Edwards, no good. Denver's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Outside, Gonzalez. Jokic high post. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Finished off the break. And 12 points for Jamal Murray.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Jokic with the screen on MP. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now here's Gonzalez. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
Reed with the block. Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
Nuggets are going to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Stan Nasreed is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasreed, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in, and the Timberwolves making a change here. First free throw is good. Stan, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter here. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Edwards, Jared McCain out there with MP. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Flowers in at the power forward position.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he...
Again! What an avalanche!
He's had it locked on automatic. I mean, the points are just coming so easily.
And, in fact, he's tied for the third most career 40-point games. This game is one for the record books.
And to stand alongside the legendary Kobe Bryant, a spectacular feat, one I'm sure he'll cherish for a very long time.
Shot clock at 3. Green for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. Complete domination from distance. 10 three-pointers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this.
Checked in for Denver. And then for Minnesota, Edwards. He's checked in for Desmond Bain. And MP subbed in for Nimhart. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Miller. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Nuggets trail by 20. Outside for Green. Wasting no time. They answer with a three.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Randall. MP fires. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Champagny comes in for McCain. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brown passes to Miller. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
BA, you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Murray for three. The Nuggets with another. Minnesota leading by 22. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
You said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate in this game against a fellow MVP contender. Mission accomplished?
Of course I'm happy with how I played, but it was a total team effort tonight. We got contributions from everybody.
Since when did you become so modest?
Yo! Oh, man. Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Because I wanted to see that look on your face.
What do you think, Dad? How'd he do?
He rose to the occasion, Dominic Hamel. He gets that from me.
No doubt about it. Thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks. Oh, man, you looking good.
Yeah, I'm keeping it all together.
Yeah. BA, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom.
See you, MP.
Good game, MP.
I've spoken to multiple voters around the league, and it's looking like MP is the clear-cut favorite to be this season's NBA Most Valuable Player.
Took my kids to the ice show last weekend.